I'm Moritz from the Endorphins, and I will show you a little overview about our complete system. We just finished right now, including the new Grand Terminal, the new Cockpit, and the Shuttle Control with the new firmware. So, let's just dip inside and see what we have here. The complete system is containing the Furthrrrr Generator, which is the initial sound source of the system. It's a dual complex oscillator with different kind of variations for modulating from the modulator to the carrier, and with the wave shaper section. We have the Grand Terminal, which is a dual envelope generator, dual low pass gate, dual filter section. And it has 8 different kinds of effects on board, like a few reverbs, like 4 reverbs, 1 spring reverb, 2 delays, and a chorus. The filter section would be a Mogish one, an acid kind of style one, a bongo low pass gate without resonance and one with resonance, and then a classical low pass, high pass, band pass, and a comb filter. There are different kind of modes on this module. It's a little bit too deep to get into that right now, but I guess if you just have a look at the manual, which is available on our website, endorphin.es, you will find all the information that you need. The Cockpit is a 4-channel stereo mixer with a few tricks inside. As first, you just can open and close the mixer by pressing the encoder, so it's instant mute. Then channel 1 and 2 are sending a mono sum of the stereo input to channel 3 and 4, which then can be taken by a TRRS jack and fed into an iPad or whatever effects processor you want to use. And by then you can mangle it in the iPad and send it back in the same cable. So you have a send and return if you're using whatever you will. You can also build a splitter cable and use it with your stomp boxes, or put it into another modular or whatever. Another nice feature here is the sidechain compressor, which works in 3 different kind of modes. By clicking the encoder and holding it for a second, you assign a channel to the sidechain compressor. The sidechain compressor in the first mode works with envelopes or CV. The second one works with audio, so there is an envelope follower following the envelope of a bass drum, hi-hat, whatever you want to use. And the third one is very interesting for me personally, as it uses triggers. So you just can put a clock into there, and then this knob here, the red one, is selecting the length of the decay after the trigger entered, and by pressing and turning the knob, you select how much of the sidechain compression is assigned to each separate channel. So this is for me the most versatile step of the sidechain compressor. Right over here we have our Shuttle Control, which is the MIDI-to-CV converter and power supply for the complete system. It is also available as single modules, as all the other modules are also singly available. It does convert any kind of MIDI you put into the system and interprets it at whatever you want to be. So you can output pitch and gates, obviously different kind of triggers, synchronization, reset triggers, start-stop, clocks, all of a kind. New features are, we have a pulsar envelope, which is straight attack by receiving a MIDI note, and with the velocity you can select how long the decay of the envelope is. And then you have a second envelope with CC 72 and 73. You decide how long the attack and how long the decay is. Also you have different kind of random stuff inside, going to quantized random voltage and stored randoms, which is referring to a kind of a Buchla 266. So we have a very huge package of different kind of modules here, and let's give it a shot how it sounds like. apply some drums. Let's apply some effects. Let's tweak the pad for a little bit more. Let's modulate it a little bit. Let's apply some sidechain ducking. Let's change the effect. Let's hold it down a little bit. Okay, now we can go the experimental mode on the other grand terminal I prepared here, because of, as you store every kind of setting for the filters while skipping through, you can also start and modulating the filters, so scanning through the filter banks you already set up. So it's a kind of a very experimental thing. So it skips through the filters. So it's modulating all the time with a random voltage in this case, and also so you can do it for each channel. So this one is right now modulated and scanning, but you can do it for channel B as well, and you can do the same with the effects. So you can scan through to the effects that you previously set up with different kind of parameters. So it's, I don't know, for some reasons it's a very fun thing to play with. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for the interview.